take it off from one side. Well, welcome back everybody, Smith here. Welcome to another episode of JurassiCraft, and you can see we're back in the Jurassic Park. You remember the end of the last episode, we imported this wonderful well, luckily I've still got it. This is no longer available on Planet Minecraft, and popular disbelief, this was made by Vortex, and his page is now gone from Planet Minecraft. A couple of others have claimed building it, but it's definitely by Vortex. And if you search on my YouTube and you search for the words Visitor Centre, you'll be able to see the previous tour. But anyway, we're not bothered about that because we're going to make some modifications to this particular visitor centre, because done a bit of groundwork. It is the best, and I know you don't all agree, but it's the best visitor centre we have ever had. Now the original visitor centre has got a couple of designs. If I go back out of here, it'd be easier for me to show you, but it's sort of got a more roundish design at the front here. Really, this little corner bit here should come round in a corner and then match up with that, and the same that side as well. I'm also not too happy with the actual front of the visitor centre. The roof and everything else is wonderful, the interior is wonderful, but what I aim to do now is do a bit of a facelift to this visitor centre to sort of make it my own and mess about, because I love it. It's fantastic. It's got and I propose to do a bit more with the dinosaur in here and stuff, but yeah, I'm going to make some changes to it, and I'm going to put some lighting in it because we've got the new lighting, because all the lighting in here is this stuff, which is like, it's a bit old now. I want to put some proper modern lighting in it. Now I want to say a big thank you to HallowsRight95. He contacts me on Twitter, of course, and he has got his own superb video channel of Jurassic World, Jurassic Park. And he told me where to get this new tree chopper mod, and it's called the Tree Chopper Mod 1.10.2, and it's pretty good. I'm glad about this because I need, as someone else pointed out, and I can remember forgetting names, the road in the, as I said in the end of the video, the road that comes round from this side over here and joins up with this little road which is just in the forest here like that. So we want it to come round and drive. So this tree chopper mod is the ideal thing. Let me show you. I'm going to do it now because if I get this right, yeah, that's not a tree, so you just have to take that out manually. Remember this brilliant world done by Everything Jurassic Park. His link is in the video description. He put all these super duper trees in here, but you look at this. This is called the tree mod. Now I want to get rid of this, but yeah, it takes your trees out again like our tree capacitor did, that I'm favourite for on 1.8 Minecraft. But this is brilliant. I like it. It doesn't take everything out, but it takes most things out. Wow, look at that. Whee! And it probably lag me out in a minute as well. All those trees up there should go. We shall see. So let's just make this come through here. Look at that. And if it's touching another tree, I think it does it. Pretty good. I like it. Yeah, let's get it through here. Don't want to be... Where's that lake? Be very careful. Come through here. Ah, yeah, don't want to get rid of all of the stuff. But it is easy for making... look at that. And the road can come up and join us. And there is another road over there in the film. If you look very closely at the still shots, there is one that comes through here. And then they've sort of got this weird gravel effect on here, which goes from the dirt to gravel, so I intend to do that. Well, I won't be doing. I'll be doing this off screen, getting rid of all these trees. But what I wanted just to do is sort of get rid of some of these, so that they then the leaves will all die back as we start doing the other stuff. So I'll be back once I've cut a little pathway through this woodland, and we'll actually go and talk about what we're going to do with the visitor centre. Yeah, so that's carved that little road. I want the road to go in through there and through the other side. There's a few more blocks to get, but that should now all die back once we get rid of the trees. So that should actually do naturally now and create a nice gap, and I'll come back again to do that. Right, visitor centre. So let's have a look at the artwork. First things first, I'm going to sort out the front of this. Yeah, I'm going to sort out the front of it. Let's have a look at the pictures. So here we go, guys and girls. We are starting to reshape this. You can see the massive difference. I'm cutting off the corner. Once I get one side done, I'm going to do the same to the other side as well. Get that shape back, the traditional shape. Also, I've started changing inside the water area. I haven't finished yet because I feel that there needs to be more trees. So what I might do is literally bring this wall out a bit more. Oh, do you know what? It rains a lot in this forest. Oh dear. Yeah, what I wanted to do, want to get rid of is I want to get rid of the wool. That's one thing I'm going to do, get rid of the wool. And also I've started to do that by putting these blocks in here, the polished andesite instead of the wool, and also use the capping stones here where I can. So I think I might want to make that a bit bigger really. It's quite high at the front. I don't know why it wasn't too high, because it is actually fairly high at the front, in front of the vehicles, rather than that single block. I suppose it looked nicer, but that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a high wall all the way along. So I've got to get rid of all this wool, which is lots of fun, I'm sure. And it will take me a bit of a while to do that. It's just going around doing that like this, trying to hide it and get it in. And then I definitely think, looking at the pictures, we might do it a bit different. What I want to do is probably get rid of that. It's a bit narrower there. Bring that back out. Hey, it goes under there as well. That's quite funny. Bring some soil in there. Bring some soil in there and put some leaves in afterwards. Just make that a bit bigger. Once I've got one side done and I'm happy with one side, I can then copy it on the other. That's better. Actually, it marries up the doors. So I'm going to continue taking this side out now. Well, I'm going to take all this side out around here. I'm now happy with that particular shape on that side. What I might do is straight away copy it on the other side. It's easier probably to do it this way, and then I can check it out. So I'm going to probably do the same to that side over there, and I'm going to change the doorway. I don't like the doorway. And also make the amendments to the water blocks on the left hand side there, and then we'll come back. So now you'll be able to start seeing quite a bit of difference on the left hand side compared with the right. And I've been playing around with quite a lot of things. Let me show you first of all. Now we've now got, rather than that shape over there, we've now got this round shape which goes round on the left hand side. You can see that now starting to go round, and I've not taken everything out here, but I will be taking it all out as I go round. Then I've changed all the blocks in the front wall all the way across here, and these old ones are the old wool. So, and also the garden is much wider on the left hand side than it is on the right. So what else did I have problems with? I had great problems with the glass. In the end, that glass I didn't like at all. In the end, you can see that I have narrowed the window of this window by one block, and raised the window to make them more like the real building. And also I have brought out these pillars, because we haven't got round pillars, but there are pillars there. Oh, I've missed a bit. There we go. Just a bit that I had to rechange. You can see here. I had to change this because it was slightly wrong. So I'll put that back in there. Just bring that back. Yeah, just need to bring that back there. Just had to redo it, sort of thing. And I've sort of added in these features. That block comes out. That's better. Yes, that's better. Right. So I've done that. It's a good job, because I haven't started to put on the roof bit yet. Which, sorry, I haven't started to put the next bit now. Sorry. So go back to. There we go. And bring out the step on the top. The steps were sticking out at different places, so they do stick. There we go. The windows, right, there's two types of glass. I tried dark grey, grey, light grey. This is the light grey, but you can see it just has to, it doesn't have that same good look as this black glass here, the black stained glass. So I've just sort of show you, I've been playing around, doing loads of stuff. That's what probably took the longest, getting the glass right. I tried panes of glass as well as blocks, and in the end the blocks look the part. You can also see, and it look better in the night time actually when we get around there, but there we go. You can actually see into the place, but I think overall it looks pretty good. What else have we done? Right, we need to go and get some. Now on the top it is a wooden balustrade, and it's jungle. It's a jungle fence, not that light. I am trying to get it exactly. Oh, I want the water as well. I put the water in. Let's just do... Oh, that wasn't supposed to do that. Put that there. There, yeah, I've changed the water, so I thought I'll wait to put it in for yourself so you can see. Haha! It's got the new water sound. Ha! Did you hear that? Because we're in 1.10, of course. Love it. And yeah, totally redone this bit. It's completely redone that. You can see it's much lighter, and it hides the blue blocks, and that really matches the real life movie set. It was very bright, and I think it was designed to be quite impactful. Oh, that's right. There we go. So that's that, and I've added, what I did is I've added some more trees in on this side. Of course, extended that out compared with over there. Right, what was left? Yeah, so this bit was the last bit left. And another thing is the gate actually on the sits into this particular bit, but on this one we're not going to do it. So I just have to get rid of this, and I'm going to bring it round. See, I might actually need to get rid of that, because it's got to be the same. Ooh, yeah, it's got to look good. Just realised it didn't look good on that side. Let's just go back up there. So I've got to do some work on the inside as well. There we go. Trying to get it looking the same. I'm still a bit perturbed. Yeah, the gate comes right up to about this height, and it's got a beam going across here, so it's quite big compared to the rest of it. Right, this now will come. There's a fence that comes like so, and it can't do that, so it's going to come. Ooh. Oh, it's going to have a better roof inside as well. So this is. See, it'd be better just to have that going across there like so, and that's a better colour. I'm going to have to put the torch. I totally agree that torch is on there, though what I might do is just like this one here. If I put that there, it will be covered up. It's a good trick. Oh yes, so I can do that. I'm just seeing that that's better. That's the right colour. Offsets again from the roof and the rest of the stone. So it does take, I've taken a lot of care and attention in getting this exactly right for you all. Yeah, there we go. So I want to get rid of those. So I need to do a few more of those. That's got a funny bit. I need to sort out the roof as such. I wish I had world edit. I've had to do them all by hand. There is one called, I think there's something called World Tools. I must go through all the comments because you'd mentioned it, which was very similar to World Edit. That's better in it. That's that fence. That fence is way exactly like the real thing, or as it was in 1993, of course. Now that's why I can't get this rain. It just rains all the time on this map. So I should be able to just get this quite easy. So I need to do a bit of what it looks like in the dark. Right, I'll leave that like that. Let's just go and have a look at this. Now this, the gate itself is massive. That doorway needs to be higher. and that needs to be higher as well, so that's coming out of there like so. Oh, in fact what I wanted to do is just do it half and half. So that has got to go away because that needs to be, that's it, that's higher like that. That literally comes up to that point on the door. Nope. Like so. Yeah, that's better, and it sort of steps up, so I'm gonna have to use some steps there. I'm still not happy about this. I'm using these blocks up here because they're better than the greyed out ones, but what I might do is do something a bit different. So that comes right up, and this comes right up to round about there. Yeah, it is really imposing. Yeah, it really does come up quite high. I had thought about using it's got to be light though, that's the trouble. I want it to be very similar. I'm going to have to play around with this. I might just do that. I might just use those blocks really. I'll have to play around with this and then come back. I'll do it more tidying because yeah, the gate is much more imposing. You can see the difference now from what it was. It's a very light stone, the doorway, so, and it's got fancy, very fancy. So I might just, I want it to offset the rest of the build, so maybe I will do that. I shall have a play around with it now, and then I shall come back. Let me just go to, actually wait till it goes to night time. I just wondered really what else we have got. I suppose I could use just a normal diorite. That might be better. Let's just try that, see what that looks like, and I'll show you what this, that is actually better. Yeah, that is different. That actually gives it a completely different texture. Right, so I've started to light it up now at night. It's not lit over here yet, but I'm going to be playing with the, see, that's what I can do while I'm there. So that one will be there. So I want it all lit up, and then it lights up the inside as well if I get it exactly right. Yeah, look at that, that'll be fine. And then it'll start lighting up in the dark. Right, I'll do a bit more and then I shall come back once I'm happy with this doorway over here. So as it goes dark, you can definitely see the difference now on the left and the right there, especially when you go up in the air. You can see how much I've taken off on the left hand side, and it's got that classic shape rather than the square bits. So let's just get it back to daylight because it's quite nice like that. Oh my word, it's raining again. It's one of those. Right, okay, so the in the end what I've done with the doorway, right, this is the new doorway. It's very high, as it's supposed to. I've used, in the end I've used andesite, raw andesite rather than the polished stuff. I'm going to do the whole thing and we'll see how it looks, but I've now put the buttress on this left hand side as well. I had thought about coming out, but that's really all I want to do around that side in terms of buttress. And when I go around to that particular area, I've put all the fences up here for this particular area. Now I had toyed with the idea of getting some bales. I can't remember how to spell this. There we go. Let's get one of these. Ooh, what are those? Bale. Prehistoric plant bale. Fern prehistoric plant bale. Wow. Prehistoric plant bale. Bennett. Oh, wow. I'd never seen those before. I never knew they existed. That is fantastic. Yeah, I had thought, because in the building itself, this here comes out. Like, oh no. Oh, that shows that. Oh my, that means it had to be a there had to be a block underneath each one to do that. So in fact, what I probably could do is actually make that happen, because I could just do that and make it look like the bales. Yeah, I think that's probably the way the roof will go, and that's going to be quite a bit of a, there we go. So the bales do go like that over the side, so I'm going to have to, yeah, it's going to be a bit of work, but I think it would actually look quite better. It would look a lot better if I just played with that. The trouble is, it does mean that I'm going to have to do this. Let's just try this out and get this exactly right, because we have to do it that way up. Yep, that is that. That actually looks quite good, doesn't it? Yes. Looks like I'm going to have to do that all the way around. That's interesting, because that's going to take a bit longer, but hey, we don't mind. That's alright, because I can fill that in afterwards underneath now. I can actually put wooden trellises. And what I could do is go round and just make it come out like so. Yes, look at that. That actually makes it a better roof. So what else have we done? Right, so we've done all that on this episode, and the doorway now is big gaping doorway, and I've sort of done that bit up there like a ledge. It sort of gives that impression. I haven't done the right hand side yet, and when you come in, there's more lights now in here, and I've also extended a doorway on that particular side. What I probably should do is use the same blocks on the inside, although I do like those. Yeah, perhaps I should actually make it the same. Again, so it's different to the other. Yeah, perhaps I should do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we're starting to come in here, and of course, with even though I have made the place smaller, it hasn't actually. I was worried that it was going to encroach on this area, but it hasn't. So that's really cool. Right, what we haven't done, well, each time I'm going to show you around it to show you the impressive bit. Now, interestingly enough, the inside I'm going to change. I'm going to change in the next time, not in this episode, but this should be much darker beams rather than this light. So there's quite a lot of features that I'm going to start changing in it, and what I'm going to do, because I've now started this build, it is going to be a big build to do. So what we're going to do is I'm going to intersperse it with the T-Rex area next time. So we're going to sort of carry on building this and also bring some other stuff in as well. But I'm much, you know, that is way better in it now. With this going round here and that is excellent. Very happy about that. So what I've got to do over here though, and that'll have to be next time, is get the pathway in. I might change the pathway. I have to take all this out and change the pathway. There's just an area, just a spare area here. Maybe that's because of pacing. Right, yeah, so bring that in. Let's just go in the garage for those of you who haven't seen it. I'm going to make the garage a bit bigger, because I thought the garage was on a ramp. I'll have to look that up, but it definitely looks cool. The garage, the cars coming in out of the garage. I want to light this up as well. P1. Oh no, it's called JP. That's moved. That's interesting. It's moved one letter. InGen. JP InGen P1. Okay, very good. This is the floor bit under here as well, and it comes out. So I have to do both sides. But I think, and hopefully you'll agree that it is way better than it was. And I want to do some landscaping and some fancy bits on here. So there we go. There's our first part of changing the visitor centre to make it more like it should be. Right, well, thank you very much indeed for watching. Hopefully we'll be coming back next time to watch some more to see how this turns out, and hopefully start looking at the T-Rex area, because now we've got the tree capacitor. No, because I haven't been over it, probably need to stand here for a while to get rid of these trees and probably work by it. But there we go. Yeah, now we've got this new tree capacitor. It should be pretty good. Right, thank you very much indeed. See you next time. Bye bye.